CapeCast. The venerable comedy team of Stiller and Meara played the West Dennis Yacht Club yesterday. Anne Meara was there to pick up the Woman of the Year award from We Can, the Cape-based organization that helps local women in transition to help themselves. That includes helping single moms and those who have been recently divorced and folks recovering from illness. Before the award ceremony, Jerry Stiller lovingly introduced his wife.
Thank you very much, Anne. I just want to say that it really is a pleasure to be here this afternoon, this very literary group. Please, people, you have to understand I am an actor. And Julie Harris here are you ready?
We Can, the organization
Yes,
We Can, helps people in crisis get divorces.
We're talking... How do you like that? I had to come here today, learn about that I'm up for grabs. The theme of the afternoon is Lifeline, and I want you to know, and excuse me for talking this way, because they all think of me as playing this Costanza character who's screaming and hollering, but, you know, Lifeline, there's a reason why this young lady...
Yeah, why?
Because you were extended a lifeline by Jerry Stiller one day.
I mean, I can't believe they honored me. But I'm delighted. I'm delighted they paid money to come to this event because the money goes to We Can, and it helps women in crisis, helps retraining women, helps just letting people who need help know that there's someone there, that they're not alone.
Well, I think they've honored you for your work and because of the fact that you may be the strongest woman in show business, right?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think they honor me because I'm alive.
Jerry also talked about Stiller and Meara's very special first date.
I was broke at the time, of course, but I took her down to have coffee at the cafeteria, and we got there and sat down, and I said, she's going to have coffee, she's going to have a sandwich, she's going to have soup, she's going to have dessert, and I'm broke. All she wanted was coffee. And we talked about show business, and after we finished talking, I said, can I pick up the check? She said, forget the check, just stick some silverware in your pocket, and let's get the hell out of here. And
Jerry, a great day for your wife. How'd you feel about all that?
Well, I was thrilled by the fact that the people who were the audience were talking about something that I guess I could relate to, Lifeline, you know, people, we all need each other. And so it led into a lot of personal stuff and places I would never go to in ordinary times because this audience just fed off us.
This audience ate it up, and you guys had some kind of rough repartee going back and forth at each other. That's kind of your stock in trade, I guess.
Well, we don't do it consciously. We're just trying to survive each other. That's basically what being married to an actress or anybody in this business is. Always yin and yang or whatever, Gilbert and Sullivan and all those people who kind of, Fibber McGee and Molly, I mean, they all had banter back and forth, you know. The idea is to, when people start saying, how do they manage to stay together all those years, that's when it gets interesting.
And how do you get funny?
How do you get funny?
Because you're funny. You guys are up there today, natural, back and forth, improv, spur of the moment, feeding each other lines.
Well, now that I am a lot older, I'm an old lady. I mean, I'm happy to be an old lady, but I don't have the need to go over as much. And that frees you up, and that relaxes you, and that leaves a space for humor to come in, I feel. And in the other days when I was younger and hungrier, there was a little too much structured need to get a laugh.
So now you lay back like a jazz soloist kind of thing?
I don't know as I'd be that laid back. I quit smoking 3 years ago, and then I had like 3 extra vodka martinis, so now I quit drinking. I have nothing to look forward to in life. I think the main thing is that Jerry and I have had an extraordinary trip together. Really. Nothing to envy, believe me. Don't ever envy. That's the worst thing in the world, to envy someone. You just don't know their path. I have stopped myself anytime I caught myself envying someone else. You know, mostly lately I envy them for superficial things, you know. My God, she can wear a bikini with a sting in her navel. Why can't I do that? Many reasons I can't. Oh, God. He's laughing. He's imagining that picture. You don't want to see that, do you, sweetheart?
I'd give it a try.
Oh, you will? Kinky. Wow.
Could you give us a Serenity now?
Do you want it big or
Yeah,
small?
well, I would love it big.
Pull the microphone back.
All right.
You didn't hear that.
I didn't hear that.
Because it was so high. Like the dog thing.
It was going around the world as a whistle.
Serenity now, baby. Serenity now. Keep it up. Yeah. You want a piece of me? Yeah. And a Festivus for the rest of us. That's
The
it.
greatest hits of Jerry Stiller, that's just scratching the surface, though. He's a humanitarian, he's a wonderful actor, and he's slightly henpecked.
That's right. Slightly. Henpecked enough to make a living out of it, folks.
And just briefly, let's talk about relationships. I was talking to Jerry out on the porch there, and we determined he might be henpecked. Is that true?
How did he feel about it when he talked to you?
He didn't want to admit to it. He said he was tough, and then he broke down crying.
Weeping? Oh, he always weeps. He's been asked that before, and every time he weeps, I don't know what to do about it.
Do you wear the pants in the family?
Spandex, yes.
Cut!
CapeCast.